Okay, welcome back. Hope you had a good week since the last time we talked. Okay, well, I'm excited because now I feel like we're getting into really the beginning of the sale. The sale has been taking place the entire time. Don't fool yourself. But this is where we start to really show who we are and what we do, and start to add value to the person that we're speaking to, versus all the stuff that we've done before that. Once again, all the stuff we've done before that plays a part at the very end of this thing with them becoming a yes. But this is where I say the rubber really meets the road. So if you're just joining us right now, we're going through the Way of the Wolf. Like what I call the Way of the Wolf version, or the straight line version of how to sell Legal Shield small business plans. I'm George Benton, and this week we're going to be going over part five. Excuse me, the fifth step inside the presentation, the fifth, sixth, and seventh step, which is kind of like the turning point into the sale, which will be covering who we are and what we do, the transition, and finding out what their needs are. So one thing I want to remind you from last week is that when it comes to, once again, selling, remember, the entire time we're talking to them, they're always having those questions that I talked about last week in their head. And even after the sale is done, those questions are always going to be there. So always kind of, just be in that role. I think it was a movie, I think it was something, there's a Glengarry Glen Ross about always be closing, always be a salesperson, be authentic and be genuine, but always, the camera's always on. So know that. And so as you go through this process, always remember that they're always critiquing you. Even they're listening to you, but their subconscious is listening, and also all the other buying decisions they've ever made are right there at play when they're interacting with you. Last thing I want to say is that you also probably recall that last week I talked about the different type of decision makers. Next week, long as it all works out well, I got a surprise for you. We'll be picking that up to carry on that, because there's some things I want to definitely expand upon. But for now, let's get to it.